What I'm about to say might come as a surprise to you. I know it's taboo to point out even the slightest flaw of a legend, but in my opinion, Nas devolved right before your eyes. Illmatic, considered the holy grail of 90s East Coast hip-hop. That had him at the modern Homo sapien level. It was written. A good record, but it was a disappointment compared to the debut. I Am brought him back to prominence, and of course, how could we forget the release of Nostradamus, which dropped him down to one of those Australopithecus stages. I don't know, I didn't pay attention in school. Stillmatic was a classic, Godson, Street's Disciple, Hip Hop is Dead, Untitled in '08, and now Life is Good, which brings him down to the most primitive level. If you can argue that what you like about Nas is the fact that he stayed true to his earlier work, then you can't complain if I compare his recent albums to his old ones. If he's trying to recreate that 90s sound that we're so fucking fascinated with, then it's my responsibility on this channel to tell you that he's failed miserably. You know what a bad Nas album sounds like. I know. Music is subjective, but if we've heard 10 studio albums from you, individual opinion starts to turn into a consensus. So spare me all these gutless blogs that I've seen over the last week attempting to convince people that Life is Good is an excellent album. I love Nas. But part of being a loyal listener is being honest with yourself. Distant Relatives was refreshing, but I'm questioning Nas as a leading man. If he doesn't reinvent his sound, then he's just outdated. Could it be because he knows his core fan base who would rather insist that he's bringing back a golden era all by himself rather than treat him like a normal artist expecting progression? Does Nas have to be nostalgic just for you? This is East Coast ideology. What a big responsibility to place on someone's shoulders. We're asking him to build a time machine every 2 years. What I'm about to say might not come as a shock to you if you've made it this far into the video. The adulation that he received in '94 secured his slot into rap immortality. There's no arguing that. But is it crazy to consider that maybe the greatest lyricist of all time probably peaked over a decade ago?